Oops. Hey there, Aries. This is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. We are going to get started. I do apologize. It's already quite dark here. I kind of got started a little late, but also it's winter in the Northwest, so it gets pretty dark pretty fast. So we're going to get right into it. This week we are using Ciro Marchetti's Marchetti Tarot. I forgot for a second. I do have a few of them. I don't have all of them. One day I will have them all. Okay, let's just get started, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Every week we take a look, starting at material world, and then oftentimes that goes into spirituality quite a bit. And then we go into love life, which does the same, if we're honest here. We really do try to honor your spiritual growth here on this channel. So also, these are your candles for this week. I did go with green and red again because from my Discord feedback, you guys love these blessings. So if you're new, again, subscribers, these are for my subscribers. Just all you have to do is click join and you can receive these blessings of true love. And this is prosperity. Go ahead and make a wish, you guys, because this is really for whatever those things mean for you. But they are for your highest good. So I have to tell you right off the bat, if you're wishing for something that is not for your highest good, it's not going to happen. Okay, not on this channel, because this is my magic and this is how I use it. So let's get into it, you guys. Marchetti Tarot, Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors, Divine, for my beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. What is going on for the next 7 days? What is going on with them for the next 7 days, Spirit? Expect next 7 days in material world. Thank you, right off the bat. 10 of coins, or 10 of pentacles. Yes, I almost said tentacles. Knight of Wands. This could be your energy as well. Thank you. And the King of Cups. Interesting material energy here, you guys. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So you guys have a very, very beautiful reading here. It does look like there's going to be a change that comes in pretty quickly. Someone around you. This King of Cups could be, you know, really it's anybody that's got some pretty mature emotional intelligence, you know, like there's someone that really understands the strength of having an intuition and emotions and working through how you feel about something. They don't hide from that at all. They're quite adept at like recognizing where their feelings are coming from, you know. So instead of identifying their fear as, you know, being from a target, they recognize their fear and their anger being from something inside. I'm just trying to describe this person. Could be you guys, if you have you know, a placement, a very strong placement in either one of the water houses, or you have a strong placement in a water sign. The water houses are 4, 8, and 12, and then the signs, of course, are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And then the 10 of coins could be a Virgo. I think that's the last decan, Virgo. And then, of course, the Knight of Wands could be your energy. In fact, on this Marchetti Tarot, he does place the Aries energy with the Knight of Wands. That could be because Aries is known as the general of the zodiac, and so you guys have a tendency to ride off into battle, you know, where the rest of the fire signs are either... for Leo, they're the kings and queens, so they're probably the reason you're fighting, for good or ill, right? And then for Sagittarius, they are called the philosophers of the zodiac, and so they, you know, will go into battle, but it has to be for a righteous cause. Okay, so let's talk about this energy. It does look like you are experiencing some abundance. It is going to come in rather quickly. I do have this feeling of someone helping you around with it. Now, the King of Cups, and we did say the Four of Wands was here too, so we do have quite a bit of your energy again. Four of Wands is last decan, Aries. Okay, so if that's you, then that's great. Last decan, once again, is the last 10 days. So decans are 10-day periods within your sign. And the last 10 days of Aries would be the Four of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a change that it might take you by surprise, but because I always think of inspiration and instinct at the same time, it's like a divine kind of change, and it comes out of nowhere, but you kind of felt like it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like when the winds change direction, or a fire changes direction. Like, you can predict that. But you might not be paying attention, is what it is. But I do think that you guys are moving into a period of having more of an emotional connection with your material world, first of all, and second of all, it feels like you have chosen to do something that actually brings you in alignment spiritually as well. And when you are in alignment spiritually, your material world tends, well, always brings in more abundance. So let's clarify this energy here, you guys. Spirit, what is a deck that you would like for us to use for this, please? All right, we are going to use the Sacred Creators Oracle. This is by Chris Ann. What is this 10 of coins here, please, Spirit? Clarify this 10 of coins. Thank you. For both of them? Okay. You are magic and external validation, which does feel like this King of Cups energy here, you guys. You might, you know, for those of you who are in a place where your work is shown in some way. So, you know, maybe it is, you know, if you're an artist, for instance, and someone shows you work, or you show your work somehow, and this, what I feel is like there's feedback from someone who is more adept at it than you, or they've been in the game longer kind of idea. This could also, I mean, if you're a student, for instance, you write a paper and the professor is like, this is amazing, you know, like you really killed it here. And so I think that it's a, look at, you were epic as the bottom. So not only are you magic, but you're epic too. So I think that this week is something where you get to show, and you're validated by someone who really matters, like their voice really touches you. For some reason, but I also get some family member vibes here too. So it could be someone, you know, if you went into the same line of work as, say, a parent did, where they're like, wow, you know, you're doing so amazing. And I do think that there's like a hopeful creation there. It could be someone who you look up to in some way, like if they inspired you to do the thing that you do now, and getting feedback from them would feel very incredible. Just want to, I didn't look at the numbers here. Okay. You do have 2 4s, and then really that's it. you have 2 4s and 2 1s, but let's keep going. Spirit, what's another deck for them to use to clarify this energy? All right, we are going to use the Energy Oracle. This is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Thank you. Strategy. Absolutely. I said before that this is very much like that general energy, like the Aries energy, you know, and so there's no good general that goes into this without strategy. So I really think that this is your strategies are paying off. And this week you're going to see, again, some word from someone who's like, wow, you know, you've really got it going on. I don't know if they're going to say that. I'm sorry. I'm from a different generation, depending. I know kind of the demographics about who watches this channel, but I'm assuming that I'm older. Bottom of the deck is action. So, which the Knight of Wands is all about that action boss. So yeah, you guys are definitely moving into a period where your changes from this week are probably, I mean, not probably, I feel like a lot of abundance is coming in. In fact, there are some coins on here with this strategy. So I do think that this, by changing your strategy, this could have been something rather recent. Having a strategy for some of you, it was like before you're just kind of flying by the seat of your pants, and then just being like, okay, this is how I want more money. And this is the person that's really good at what I already do. And now I want to, you know, get some feedback from them and make some money. Like, I really think that you guys have put it down somewhere, how you are going to move forward. What is another deck, please, Spirit? Okay, we are using the angel answers. I asked like 3 times. I have one that's called angels and ancestors, and so sometimes I doubt myself. You know, I doubt that is what I heard. But this is a rather straightforward reading, so I think Spirit was like, no, it's okay. All right. This is by Radley Valentine, by the way. And the King of Cups. A year from now. Okay, so this is, oh my gosh. No, thank you. Bottom of the deck is peaceful resolution. Spirit said yes, a year from now, but like that's not what Spirit means. For the majority of you, you're going to see something by the end of this year. So next year is what I was hearing when I flipped this, and I was like, but that's like literally a few weeks from now. So Spirit's like, yeah, you're going to get quite a bit of recognition, and it could be by the end of this year. For some of you, I mean, it came out for a reason. So there's a handful of you that you're doing the work right now. There's a change in your circumstances as we speak that will, you know, bring about the abundance of the Ten of Pentacles within a year. So a year from now. Okay. Yeah, something about you guys, for some of you, you're going to start traveling for work, and that's going to happen a year from now. You're going to find something that lets you travel. And I'm getting this because not everybody here is in the United States, and so I was getting like someone pointing toward one of these angels pointing towards the United States. Like there's a possibility of a change that could bring you to the US for travel, for work, within a year. Okay, so let's take one more, my lovely Aries. This is a channeled message for your material world, Spirit. What do you want my Aries to move into, or move, what am I saying? Next 7 days, material world. I just saw it flash, new job. Okay, so I just heard while I was shuffling, you guys, some of you are actually planning on moving, or that's something that you would want to do. And Spirit's like, yes, make a plan, like actually write everything down. There is someone that has done this before that you're going to come across pretty soon. Could be this week, obviously. And you can get everything going in motion so that you can make that change within a year. Okay, so that is for some of you. I don't think everybody's planning to move, but you know, we are fire signs, so who knows? Can I get one more message for my Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. If you need some more clarification about what's going to happen for you this year, by the way, I did just recently do a pick a card reading that is all about that. So, you know, just check that out, you guys, if that's something that you're actually contemplating. Like this next year, making a move like that would be really good. Thank you. New home. Some of you are thinking of traveling, of changing where you live completely. So it's not just travel. Some of you are thinking of changing jobs and moving, or you could be transferring to, I think for a few of you, you can just change jobs or transfer your position. Bottom of the deck is switch to an abundance mindset. And that just means that once you put your strategy out there, like never ever doubt it. Okay. Once you say that this is what I want as far as my outcome, Spirit does not want you to doubt for a second that you can manifest that, okay? Let's move into love, you guys. Okay, if you are not interested in your love life, that is totally fine. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe so you can receive your blessings. And let's go into love. Where did I put this? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's see if you guys keep showing up in your reading the way you've been doing. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. Tell me more about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus in love, please. Tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. Next 7 or so days, Spirit. Okay, I don't I don't want to say it. While I was shuffling, I heard that some of you are very thirsty. If you are not from an area that understands what that means, it means that you might be in a drought, so to speak, and would like to You need to take a drink is what Spirit is saying. Now that could be literal, but I really am getting, since we're going into the love section here, some of you are. Do you know what cuffing season is? Look that up. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like the thirst. Okay. And so for some of you, that could be a relationship, but I'm getting more of a physical thing here, you guys. For my Aries, right away. Temperance. Yes, calm down, you guys. Chill. Be patient. The right one takes time. Three of Wands. There could be travel involved, especially with Temperance too. One more for my lovely Aries, please, Spirit. Woo! And the Hierophant. All right, well, gotta say it. I know you don't like me saying it, but divine timing is on the table, you guys. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. So if you're waiting for an apology, it might come this week, but I'm going to tell you right now, you need to really, things are being kind of chilled out for you guys for the good. Okay, absolutely for the good. These are all beautiful cards, but Temperance and the Hierophant are asking for, if you want, you know, love, if you want to be married, if you want someone to travel the world with, and maybe with the Page of Cups, you're looking, you know, for a family to settle down with, you want a little kid, you know, there's kids here, there's 2 of them, you know, if that's like the dream for you, Spirit's like, cool, but you got to be patient, okay? Because there is a divine love here that is on the table for sure, but there is so much patience involved, because Spirit is saying some of you who are thirsty are willing to like quench your thirst with, like, say, knock off Coca-Cola, you know, when you should have like a clean, you know, clear water from the mountains. I don't know. I live near glaciers, so my water is perfect. I don't know what the rest of you are drinking, but like, you know, a lot of you are just, you know, willing to lower your standards a bit, and Spirit's like, nah, because if you really want everything that you really want, Spirit's like very aware of what you really, really want, you shouldn't throw it away. The Three of Wands can indicate travel or a distance from your person. It also really talks about like getting your plans in action. So if you are planning to visit someone, that could be pretty soon here. But with the Hierophant, I love this Hierophant because it always reminds me of travel, even though it's not supposed to. But it does remind me of, you know, going someplace maybe very historic, or meeting someone, because the city reminds me of like, I mean, to me, this reminds me of Europe, but someone did point out that this could be like a nice part of, you know, San Francisco, for instance, or New York City, because we have the same structures, but you just have to kind of look for it. Like America has some pretty beautiful buildings as well, but I was raised in Europe, and so I see Europe, you know. I'm also noticing that she's got her, you know, cell phone. To me, it reminds me of like the cell phone, how much service you have, and so she's got like 3 bars of service, so she's okay, but like not the best. So the communication might not be as quick as you would like, and it might not be happening as fast as you would like, but it is happening. Okay, so this is all good news, you guys. But I know patience is like not, nobody likes to hear that. We have 2 5s and a 3 here. 5s are change, FYI, but with the Temperance here, Spirit is like, you really want to make sure that this is worth waiting for. You don't want to mess up and be with someone, you know, just because they tick 8 out of 10 boxes for you. You know, nobody's going to be perfect, but there is someone I believe that there's perfect for you, especially when it's, I mean, clearly a soul connection. Like someone's not going to... I was about to tell on myself. Like, say you have a habit, you know, that some others might find annoying. Your partner's not going to find that annoying, you know, or they're like, whatever, like it's not a deal breaker. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that got loud. Hold on just a second. I don't know if you guys can hear. Okay. It's ancient ancestors. This is for my Aries. Clarify the Temperance card, please. Woo! Should I take both, Spirit? Yes. How would you like me to receive? Okay. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. That's very sweet, because this looks like they're making memories right here. You know, this family is, you know, cooking together, and they've got all the ingredients out, and their angel is just watching over them. So Spirit's like, if you want someone that you can make beautiful memories with, you know, make sure that you are creating a space for that person, okay? And this one is Romance, Cupid's Arrow Strikes. I think some of you have not met your person in person. Now that I'm looking at this, it looks more and more like, could be an online thing, but I do, again, see quite a bit of distance here. So if you do know your person, they live at a distance. One second. And I heard the word serendipity. So the way that you met them seemed like how is this possible that we're meeting in this way? It just seems very, very... it's cute. It's very perfect, you know, on so many levels. Some of you have met your person in person. I'm just hearing that, like, when you finally did meet them, it was like above your expectations. And I guess that the reason why Spirit's clarifying this for me is because I have a theory that, like, people that you meet online are either way better or like not at all like they seem online. Okay, so and I'm using that because that is like my experience. It does not necessarily bode with everybody's, but like if it does, if it is your experience, you can comment down below and just like help me out with that, because like that is my thing. But I think that this one, it's like way better than you imagine. Here, please, Spirit. I was explaining to one of my Aries friends, I think that maybe somebody else too, that was watching my videos. You guys, I'm channeling most of the time in the video. And unless I get brought out of a channeling session, I'm not going to remember my channeling. I just need you guys to understand that. So you have to be very specific when you bring up things with me. The Hierophant, please, Spirit. Manifesting miracles. I said it. I knew it. You guys have like a divine person here. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. The whole thing about surrendering, the whole thing about like moving forward with something that is this divine, is that you have to trust this outcome the whole entire time. Like I said, I have that thirstiness from someone who, it's like, I really feel like you would rather, and this isn't for all of you guys, I really feel like there was just someone here that's like, yeah, but can I have, you know, someone in the meantime, you know, if my person isn't ready yet, or if, you know, there's a 5,000, right now I have she's not an Aries, she's a Sagittarius, but she's got a 5,000 mile gap between her and her beloved. And this is like truly the love of her life. And I cannot, for the life, she would never ask to have, you know, something to munch on in the meantime. Whew. All right, not only are you guys thirsty, but you're hungry too. Bottom of the deck is, beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Now, I did just watch like this very cool thing from Dr. Ramani, as I brought up many times before. She is a genius and I love her. But she did talk about like this whole idea of mirroring, and I want you guys to be very cautious with that, because sometimes people use that in a way that's not true, you know. So if someone is being, you know what I'm saying, like if someone's toxic and they are like just mean-spirited, and if you call them out on it, mirroring would say that you are also toxic and mean-spirited because you can see that. That's not true. Okay, so I don't want you to take that last card as like you are projecting, like say if you are, say, you know, you're my one Aries on here who's thinking about how, you know, someone to warm their bed, you know, in the meantime while they're waiting for their actual person to be here or to move or whatever it is. Spirit is saying no. But just because, you know that it's not right for you to move on with someone who, or not even move on, like it's just really like a space heater, or what is that? A bed warmer? No, there's something else. Anyways, you know, someone that's just like there to like keep your numbers, you know, or something like that. Like, Spirit is like, yes, but you don't want that. But at the same time, like, you know, the reason this person is not for you, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not a good person. It just means like that they are not for you. So you don't have to like nitpick and figure out why they're not for you. Just trust your gut on this, okay? It's very specific. Just like one or two people are gonna like get that. Okay. Separation, and keep an open mind. Yeah, because your person is far. And for some of you, you may have never thought that you were going to say, you know, it might not even be that you met them online or something like that. You could have met them while traveling with all of these cards here. It's very possible. But like, I think that for some of you, they are not what you would consider traditional. I'm looking at this Hierophant card, and usually the Hierophant to me is tradition. But I'm getting like temperance, and temperance, for a lot of readers can talk about, you know, like a cross-cultural or interracial relationship. Now, I don't really, the concept of race to me is you know, it's a social construct. So this is like different ethnicities or cultures or something that you're not used to, and like the blending of it makes something very, very beautiful. Okay, you might be away from that right now, and that's why separation came up. I do think for a lot of you guys, like that is why temperance came up, is because it's asking you to be very patient, not just with the fact that there is some distance here, but also Spirit is like, you have to keep an open mind about this relationship, because they're not like maybe what you had in your head as a child, you know, like an idea, and it could even be like they, oh God, if you are one of these people, what? But like, it could be like you only dated blondes like your entire life, and then you fell hard for a brunette. It could be something like that, you know what I'm saying? But Spirit's like, you got to keep an open mind, because you could close your eyes to something that's absolutely meant for you. All right, Hierophant and Manifesting Miracles, Aries, next 7 days or so. This is not 7 days, by the way, you guys. This is pretty big energies here that I'm dealing with. Oh. Didn't go too far, thankfully. You deserve love with Manifesting Miracles. Spirit is saying that, of course, you are bringing this in, but you have to understand that is one, worth the wait. And I'm never telling you guys that you have to wait for someone. I do think that when it comes up like this, that you know, right? Like that you already know. And then Spirit says, express your love. Is at the bottom of the deck there. So it's very possible that that is going to happen soon for you. That there is someone that you haven't quite said yet. I also think that there is someone that is going to tell you how they feel pretty soon. But Spirit says that the best way for you to manifest miracles is starting with self-love. Okay, and self-care, but self-love. All right. Oops. Get 3 more cards here for my Aries Spirit. Love, thank you. Whoa. Cupid's arrow. Yeah, I definitely think that you guys met someone, and I'm getting kind of a distance thing. By the way, I haven't even talked about these yet. So 3 of Wands could be your energy, you guys. Temperance can be Sagittarius, but I also don't assign Sagittarius to Temperance for multiple reasons. That assigning of it has to do with like an antiquated, it's not even that old. In fact, that's why I don't like it, is because the system that assigns Sagittarius is fairly new, and they did it for not the best of reasons. So Temperance to me is going to be more like a Venetian energy. So Taurus, Libra. What else am I getting there? Aquarius. Aquarius is not Venetian, but I keep hearing Aquarius. So look at Aquarius as well. Those could be your signs, or someone else's signs, or someone around you. There could be a child involved, is something that I just heard too. And then the Hierophant is also typically assigned as Taurus, but I just don't. I mean, her, yes. Like she gives me big Venus vibes, but like, no. It is about tradition and conformity sometimes, so that does match Taurus, but They use it based on the number of days, or sorry, the number of months. And so it's the 5th month, but that's that's not the right calendar. Anyways, that's not even a big deal. You guys, I do see with the Hierophant, maybe more Saturnian energy. So that could be Capricorn, maybe a little Aquarius there too. What else, Spirit? That's weird. Okay, Spirit did just throw out Virgo, but I'm not really, we're not going with that. I don't really know. Your energy has shown up in both readings. Oh, and the Page of Cups could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but definitely feels like very young energy to me. 5 of Pentacles just showed up. I can see it peeking out, and that's also Capricorn, so that might be why the Spirit was giving me some Earth vibes here. Okay, 3 of Wands, Spirit. That's too many. Let's just put those back. Thank you. That's still too many, Spirit. Whoa, how about that, right? Spirit's funny. Passion, which is totally this 3 of Wands. Insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. I do think that for those of you who have already met your person, like when you did meet, you might have hooked up with them right away. I just want to say it because it felt like, oh my God, this is who I'm supposed to be with, like immediately. For those of you who are vibing with the fact that they live far away and you haven't met them yet, or vice versa, I mean, you could have already met them, but this is how it would have turned out. But if you it will be a very passionate encounter. We'll leave that. Okay. Thank you. Oh my God. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So yes, I told you guys. It is showing up in more of a future position. So if you're not in a relationship, this is what you're getting yourself ready for. This is why Spirit's like, you deserve love, but you deserve true love, right? Like you deserve the best of the best. The bottom of the deck is the Sword and Rose, which is clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So that's for my one Aries who was thinking of maybe not being true to a person. They might not even know that you have designs on them. They might not even know, you know, if you're single, and you're like, yeah, but like, I know this person isn't perfect for me, but she'll do for, or he'll do for now. You know what I'm saying? Like Spirit is like, no, don't do that. That's still a form of deception. You know you have no intention of staying with them, so don't do that. Oh no, did I put these backward? No. Okay, wow. All right. Let's get a message of love for my Aries next 7 days, Spirit. What do you want them to take away from this reading? Look inside yourself again. You deserve love, and look inside yourself. Okay. Bottom of the deck is your walls are boundaries. And I think that that's for some people that you're not giving 100% to right now is because Spirit knows that you are destined for something way better, way, way, way better. And I keep getting the travel thing. Maybe that's why I'm getting Sagittarius. Temperance could be that, but that's patience. I'm really feeling more like there's travel involved with the 3 of Wands. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Okay, this one says, not your circus, not your monkeys. And I think, again, that's for, okay, maybe there's more than one of you, my lovely Aries, that is like thinking of just like being with someone for the sake of having someone there, and Spirit's like, you don't want to do that. And I think that for some of you it's because the person is going to drive you a little crazy, but for others of you it's like you're going to end up with more responsibility than you really need. Okay. Spirit wants you to right now take a deep breath, unclench your jaw, and be here right now. Okay. So Aries, this has been your reading, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got quite a bit from this. I would love if you would give me a huge thumbs up for everybody. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe to receive your blessings. Give me a comment down below if this resonated. And yeah, I will see you guys soon on another video. Bye.